I wonder how StreamYard does with it. I'll have to check my recording this, and see if it comes in with both of them. All righty. This is hilarious. Okay, we're going to get back to it. All right, you know the routine. Make sure you're in a safe place. Your phone's in a safe place. If you're going to participate in the meditation, please make sure that you're not driving or operating heavy equipment and that you can close your eyes safely. The reason why I asked you to put your phone down is sometimes we fall asleep when we're meditating. And if you fall asleep, you could lose, some grip strength and drop your phone. So I don't want you to drop your device. And I also want you put in a safe space because I don't want you falling over and hurting yourself in case you fall asleep. It's probably not going to happen because this is more of a meditation where I get you to visualize and walk with me. So you're probably not going to fall asleep. We're going to go through a series of events and at the end of it, the very end of the meditation, we're going to be focusing on the global meditation portion, which will involve peace, love, unity, and truth. And we are going to meditate on this symbol, or I just want you to be able to draw that symbol in your mind. And I mean the center golden, flower design. That is the flower of life. Don't worry about the moon phases that go around it. It's the central design that we're looking at. That is the flower of life. So we're going to focus on this. So I'll give you a little bit of education. Sacred geometry is more than just geometrical shapes. They actually contain universal law, and the flower of life contains the original organic divine blueprint encoded within it. So when you utilize that, you are restoring to origin. And so we're going to use it on ourselves and we're going to use it on Mother Gaia, right? So we're going to send that energy in. We could look at the Merkaba. The Merkaba is the pyramid nested in a pyramid where the top one is pointing up with the point, and the second one is pointing down with the point, nested together. So that's the Merkaba. And they spiral, right, in opposite directions. You can just ask yourself and your higher self will spin your Merkaba in the proper way. Okay. So you don't have to worry about any fancy things. Okay. So those are trying to think if I could get, do you know what the Vesica Pisces is? Do you guys know what the Vesica Pisces is? Does anybody? You know what a Venn diagram is? You know what a Venn diagram is? Many of us know what a Venn diagram is, where we have one circle and another circle and they overlap. And then you have this shape in here. This is the Vesica Pisces. Okay. This is what represents like a portal. Okay. And if you put this together, it actually looks like the woman's entryway, right? Like if you think about the vagina and then the legs coming down, right? The vagina, the portal, right? The portal in the uterus. Same concept. So anyway, this this is the Vesica Pisces. I might use this. I don't know. So if I use this is all we're doing is seeing a Venn diagram, and we're focusing on the portal space here, right? And going through that portal. And that's good enough. Your higher self knows all that it needs to know. You are attached to the greater consciousness, right? You are attached to the celestial archives. You are used to, you're used to the celestial archives. That's another great spot to show it. A great spot to show it, because it does show up repeatedly in here, because we have this circle overlapping this circle, which means that right here in this space here would be another Vesica Pisces, right? And that would create it continually over and over again in the flower of life. Yeah. I lost my train of thought after that. So we might use it in it. And the reason this is we can put oh my God, this is advanced stuff, guys. This is stuff I usually save for my groups. I don't know what's gotten into me today, but I just want to share information. Okay. So the Vesica Pisces, right? We've got our Venn diagram, the Vesica Pisces to go through the portal. The Merkaba is the vehicle. So we're going to put ourselves in, when we get to the end of it, we're going to put the earth in the Merkaba, and then we're going to put the Merkaba through the Vesica Pisces. Okay, so the earth is going to go through the Vesica Pisces so that we can quantum leap her. Okay, are you guys prepared? Are you guys prepared to quantum leap? We're going to do it. We're going to do it. Yeah. Your vehicle is your Merkaba. We each have a Merkaba, an energetic Merkaba, and so does Mother Gaia. So we're going to quantum jump. Quantum jump today. All right, everybody's good, everybody's safe, everybody's in their position. All right, let's start settling ourselves down, coming into our bodies. So the first thing I want you to do is just focus on your feet or your seat, whatever is touching the floor. Focus on that contact. Okay. And then what I want you to do is now bring your awareness to your seat if you were focused on your feet. So the contact that you have with your seat, focus on that. And then I want you to bring your awareness up to your heart. You can even put your hand over it. And then you're going to close your eyes, and we're going to begin to breathe deeply in through our nose and then out through our mouth, making sure that our exhale is longer. And we want to make sure that we're engaging our diaphragm. Okay, so we want to make sure that we're getting down into our tummy. So let's begin. Nice breath in and out. As you exhale, pay attention to the space that gets created. And I want you to sink into that beautiful, relaxed space. Another inhale. And exhale. And again, one more inhale and exhale, where you really allow yourself to sink into the space that gets created. Inhale. And exhale. To begin, we're going to put ourselves in a beautiful golden orb of protection. We are going to open our soul star to prime source and allow that beautiful, pure source light to pour down on our crown and to fill up our entire field with pure source light. As this light fills your field, it is clearing anything that is no longer aligned. It's clearing all contracts, anything that was made in illusion, distortion, manipulations, lies. It's going to release anything that you are not under informed consent and sovereign decision-making about. There are many agreements that we made. We agreed to experience hardships, or we agreed to experience challenges within relationships. Well, there are many that we were manipulated into agreeing to. And had we known, we never would have agreed. There are contracts that we completed, but we haven't released for some reason, we're still holding on to them as part of our identity. Allow this beautiful source light to clear it. The other thing that this light is going to do is to fill you with unconditional love. It reminds you of unity consciousness and that we are all one. In this moment, we are gathered, connected, doing this powerful work for the collective. And because we're connected, it's amplifying everything that we're doing. We're spread out around the world, lighting up our own particular node. And as we connect into the ley line, we're going to send that energy through the ley lines to other key sites, to all the beings and life that exists upon her, and to Mother Gaia herself. That's why we do this work. Allow that unconditional love to fill every fiber of your being. Allow it to expand out into your field. Maybe you have a plant nearby that is connecting to it. Maybe you have some pets. Maybe there's family members. Allow that beautiful light to continue to cleanse, to clear, to remind you of unconditional love, and to heal you. Wherever this light touches, tension is released. Wherever this light reaches, pain is reduced. Allow this light to shine through every cell of your body, to your DNA. See the little powerhouse, your mitochondria, lighting up with source light. See it spread everywhere. Once it has moved through your field, clearing any attachments, any entities, any beings are detached, cleared, cleansed, returned to source light, returned to unconditional love. Nothing exists within this bubble that is not aligned with the divine laws, divine truth, divine love, divine wisdom. Allow yourself to sit in this beautiful space of purity, cleansed, unconditional love, healed, sovereign space for just a moment longer. We work on ourselves first before we work on others. It's important that we are clear and aligned and in the appropriate energy before we start working with Mother Gaia or sending out energy to other beings. At this point, I want you to call in your oversoul and your monad. These are different links in the chain. The monad settles into the flame in your heart. and the Oversoul fills the field. I'm going to envision that beautiful flower of life that we spoke about earlier. And we're going to pass that through our entire field, turning that into a 3-dimensional flower of life, the same as this entire orb that we're sitting in. A flower of life ball surrounding you, encompassing your energy field and your body. And as it fills your field, it recalibrates you to your divine, original, organic blueprint. Just breathe as you receive it into your body, into your energy, into your DNA, down into every cell. What we're going to do next, after we have upgraded or reminded our bodies of its origin, we're going to envision our divine highest timeline before us. You can see this in front of you like a light, a line of light stretching out in front of you. This is the only path that you are concerned with. This path is the amalgamation of health, love, wealth, purpose, passion, spiritual alignment. It is the highest timeline combined of all aspects of you in one. All other timelines are cleared from that beautiful pure white light that's still pouring into this orb that we're sitting in. So the only one that remains is your highest timeline. See yourself in your Merkaba. If you can't visualize it, that's okay. Know that by setting the intention to be in your Merkaba, with it spinning at the highest rate, is sufficient. Allow your golden Merkaba vehicle to spin at the highest rate possible, and see before yourself that Vesica Pisces. In your vehicle, you are moving through the Vesica Pisces on your divine highest timeline, moving yourself into the space where financial abundance and abundance of all kinds is available, where you are healthy, you are at peace, you are aligned, you are on mission, doing your passion and your purpose. You are filled with joy. You have wonderful relationships. You love yourself and are confident. As you move through the Vesica Pisces on that timeline, Look behind and see the Vesica Pisces close. There is no going back. Divine highest timeline, it is. Now we're going to work on others and do the global part of the meditation. This beautiful orb that we're sitting in, full of source light, that pure, unconditional love, that pure health, alignment, that's still pouring in, cleansing, clearing, healing. And all of us together are going to draw Mother Earth into the center of our circle, so that the entire planet sits between us. And this beautiful source light is pouring into her. It's aligning with every animal, every plant, every being is filled with this beautiful light. It is made available for the asking for those who are asking. It is not given to those who are not open to receive. We do not violate consent. As we are in this circle, Mother Gaia is being filled with unconditional love and unity consciousness, reminding every soul that's seeking exactly what it feels like. They're being reminded of what they always knew. That unconditional love spreads through every heart. Everyone that asks, "Where is love?" will be provided love from us today. All the animals and the plants and Mother Gaia herself are being filled with love right now. And as we focus on how peaceful we feel in this moment, we can share that peace with Mother Gaia and to all beings as well. Those who pray for peace will receive it because you gave it today. As we sit here, we call on pure source consciousness for the divine truth. And we ask that that divine truth be sent to Mother Gaia and all beings. And those who request the truth will be given it. See that flow to Mother Gaia. See it surround the earth. And now we're going to see Mother Gaia in her beautiful golden Merkaba. And we are going to call forth her divine highest timeline. That comes forth as a powerful line in gold, blue, and silver. This beautiful color stretches out before us, before Mother Gaia. See her Merkaba spinning faster and faster. As you look at the timeline, the divine highest timeline for Mother Gaia, see the Vesica Pisces and watch as the earth passes through the Vesica Pisces on that divine highest timeline. And we can all turn around and watch as the Vesica Pisces closes, sealing off any other timeline. So this is the only truth. And once again, we're going to pull up the image of the flower of life. We're going to wrap the earth in it. If you see it in a globe shape, make the flower of life 3D like that in a globe shape. Allow the divine, original, organic blueprint to be applied to every being, to be reminded of the earth herself. And we keep her in that beautiful, pure source light, just like we all are, still being cleared, cleansed, healed, and aligned with unconditional love and universal consciousness, unity consciousness. Allow that light to cleanse and clear and ensure that nothing but the divine highest alignment is available for us all. We're going to release the vision of us holding Mother Gaia between us. We're going to release her. We're going to bring our awareness back to ourselves, focusing on our feet. And then bring your awareness to your seat. Maybe wiggle a little. Bring your awareness back to your heart. Take a breath in and out. And open your eyes. And come back to me. And I stopped it at 22:02. The time on the music. See, this is why you guys need to come and hang out in group with me, so we can do these kind of meditations together. I have chills, guys. Chills. I'm gonna need a warm blanket. You got that. It's here. It's now. You're good. Look at, you can do pin. What's this pin thing? Huh. Cool. There's apparently something. Oh, that's cool. I didn't know that I could have sent myself a message and say, I need my experience. I need my, what console, what services do you offer? I could have asked myself. I could have sent a message to myself. I think that's really silly. I know what services I offer. I'm offering them. Anyway, it was aw, thank you, love. I appreciate you. I'd like to do a psych evaluation on you, my friend. Just would love to. Would totally love to. Love to. And I think I'm the one that's qualified to do so. Sorry, someone on YouTube thought he was funny because he called me a lunatic. I wonder if he understands where the word lunatic comes from. It is a new moon today, guys. New moon. It is a new moon. Let's see. Let's go to the moon today. Right, that's why I went to the moon. So today's phase is the new moon, and it's the new moon in Aries again. And exactly, we don't care. You go live in your matrix. Bye-bye. Go live in your sad little world. It doesn't affect me at all. But yeah. Yep, exactly. Exactly. I love my life. I love everything about it. And that person has no bearing on it whatsoever. Truth doesn't return to void. Exactly. Some people just can't handle the truth. The cool part is, though, is that he commented on my thing, which means that it just gave it a little bit of a boost, right? Because now somebody may, more people are going to see my post because he told me I'm a lunatic, which is perfect. Thank you. Thank you. Yeah, did you want to know a couple? Right? It's probably the things I was talking about. Exactly. I've got my tribe. I don't need yours. What was I going to talk about? Oh. Did you want to know about the spine a little bit? No, you know what? We've done 2 hours today. I think 2 hours is probably good. I have to manage my time. I have to do that. I'm just having a really awesome time hanging out with you guys. It's been a while. It was really quiet last year. So it's nice to have people coming and hanging out again. I missed you guys. I did. So we'll be hanging out tomorrow night. Tomorrow night, we'll check in on the collective energy and we'll talk more about, stuff that's going on. Yeah, Sunday night, we'll be talking more about it. We'll talk about, oh, my pleasure. I have chills because I'm so excited to see what's going to come from all of this, traveling we did, this leaping and jumping and stuff that we did. I'm really, really looking forward to seeing what comes from that. So you'll have to keep me posted. Yeah, you'll have to keep me posted. All right, guys, I love you. I am going to hop off before I allow myself to get distracted by anything else. And I'm like, oh, let me tell you about this, or ooh, let me tell you about that. Myers, I missed you. 2 hours I was on. Sunday night, 6 p.m. Mountain. Be here. We'll talk about a bunch of stuff because I'm more just free flowing these days, and just even though I want to talk about the alignment for the week, I still just talk about whatever. We'll do whatever. Okay, we'll just have fun. All right, it's 2:02. Time to go. Love you guys. Have a wonderful rest of your Saturday. If you're in Canada, have a wonderful long weekend. And I will see you guys tomorrow night at 6 p.m. Mountain. Okay, bye, guys. I have to try to remember. I thought you were Vince. That was funny. Christic embodiment method. DM. We're going to continue talking about the Christic embodiment method. And today I wanted to talk about gate 9. So remember, the first 10 gates in the Christic embodiment method, or the first 10 gates in your chakra system, multidimensionally, are based around regulation. Gate 9 is where we are looking at reset and recovery, and it's also your nervous system downshift. So today I wanted to talk about, if you can't rest, nothing else will stabilize. Many of us think we rest. We think we rest while we're on our phones and we're watching TV, like we're gonna just chill out in front of Netflix. But that constant input is keeping your system on. Create 10 minutes today where you have no input, no phone, no talking, just stillness. Because rest is not wasted time, it's how your system resets. So I'm going to talk about it a little more in depth. I'm going to give you a little bit of the education that I give in the embodied leadership circle so that you kind of can understand how we go into a bit more depth. Many people are physically exhausted but neurologically activated, okay? Rest becomes difficult when the body associates stillness with vulnerability